But boy, howdy, have we got a hilarious topic for everyone right now. I have never seen this ever. The Meg 2, The Trench, 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
There are some famous movies that have 0%, but yeah, not very often do you see it. That's true.
It's quite unusual, isn't it?
That means it's probably the greatest movie ever made.
And this is a critic's writing, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
of course, if the critics hate it, that means it's good because the critics love Ninja Turtles. So
we're getting some flack for that Ninja Turtles review on the second channel, buddy.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of people going, you're just 40-year-old grumpy old men. Shut up.
Yeah, well, us 40-year-old grumpy old men made Ninja Turtles what they are. So shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is true.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate that. That is something that bothers me every freaking time. It's like, dude, I was watching Ninja Turtles before you were even a glimmer in your daddy's eye. Shut the fuck up.
And you know what? That's ageist. Yeah, that's ageist against us critics.
Yeah, isn't that supposed to be a no-no thing nowadays?
Yeah, it's a no-no thing, you virtue signaling crazies.
Well, so basically, it's had 6 reviews. 6 reviews, and it is at 0.
They don't like Jason Statham. That's what it is. That they are Jason Statham.
Roger Ebert would have loved it.
Yeah.
The thing is about this, right? Like the first, the thing about the Meg, the first movie, you're not. It's not supposed to be taken seriously.
No.
Right? You are watching a movie about a giant bloody.
It's like Sharknado.
Megalodon.
Monster
Yeah.
Not quite Sharknado, but kind of in between Sharknado and Jaws or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big budget, take the piss shark film. That's basically what it is, right? Like it's I tell you what it is, right? It's if a great analogy, I think. It is as if they made they were going to pit Megalodon or Jaws against Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, right? It's like an 80s action movie version of Jaws. That's basically what you're dealing with here, right? It's supposed to be bombastic. It's supposed to be larger than life. Hey, it's supposed to just be hilarious. Like, it's not supposed to be taken seriously. I know loads of people were annoyed about it because the book was supposed to be taken seriously. It was well researched by Steve Alton, all these kind of things. I get that. But he signed off on this. He was very happy with this. Clearly, he wanted this. Are you going to be more happy with no one knowing about your work or loads of people knowing about your work and it being maybe a slight dilution of it, but you still happy with it? I'd probably take the latter, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Meg 0? I bet it'll be good fun. I bet you this movie will be good fun. What did you guys think of the first one?
I thought it was fine. I mean, I'm not going to say it was the best movie I've ever seen or anything, but I thought, yeah. But I mean, again, I don't always go to movies to be critical of them. Sometimes I go to see fun things because they look fun. I'm going to have fun seeing this. You don't get that very much. So
this is a beer flick. This is a beer.
Oh, indeed,
So there's like popcorn flicks and there's beer flicks. Popcorn flick is like a mindless switch your thing off. A beer flick is a movie which you're there genuinely just to have a good time and sort of it's like a guilty pleasure, but not. That's how I kind of constitute a beer flick. Like a popcorn flick is like what most superhero movies are these days.
Yeah,
just mindless popcorn.
I didn't see it when it first came out. I bought the 3D Blu-ray just because I generally
get
3D Blu. Yeah, because they're they kind of quit making a lot of them, so it's like whenever I find them anymore, I grab them.
Yeah,
and they just so happened to do a 3D version of that one, so I grabbed it, and I never watched it until I think it was last fall or summer. And I was like, holy shit, this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be as far as like entertaining, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it was a little long, I guess, at the end of the day, but I was like, no, it wasn't too shabby, and it was fun. And it looks like this one's going to be more fun. I mean, if you're into things like Jaws and Jurassic Park and like I am, I mean, I don't see why you would have a problem with something like this. I don't have a problem with like the endless shark movies. What I do have a problem with movies like Sharknado that don't take themselves serious enough, because I just hate movies that are trying to be bad movies. I like bad movies that are unintentionally bad movies. When it comes to movies like shark movies, I will give them a pass like I usually do rubber monster movies.
Just to put it into perspective, right? This movie had a budget of about 130 to 170 million dollars. It grossed 530 million dollars.
Wow.
Not bad.
It did pretty well. The first one did
not
obviously
horrendous.
well enough to do a sequel. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the MEG 2, the MEG 2 has an estimated budget of $185 million.
say there's more sharks in this one, so it's got to be bigger budget.
Yeah. Well, it's not,
And if you look at the movie posters on this stuff, like the movie posters on this are awesome. Like the showing the big, huge, ginormous shark, with the little tiny person in their little float, and you can see the whole mouth of the shark. Like everybody's been saying on here, this is just a fun popcorn flick. Yeah, that's just that you just go and have fun with. It's not winning any Oscars or nothing.
It's not supposed to, is it? That's the thing, right?
Nick, my favorite thing about this is in the trailer where the two people are on the little paddle boat.
Pedalo.
Right?
Yeah.
I was laughing.
Oh God. And that's one of those things that in any other type of movie they would get free. But like, nah, you're dead. Yeah, you're being chomped up in this. That's it. You're dead. You're dead. No saving yourself for this.
And I like the first one. Of course, I I'm not going and getting the 4K Blu-ray and all that. But if I'm flipping through the channels and it's on, I'll generally stop on the first one just because I like shark movies. I'll sit there and watch it just because of the ginormous shark in there.
Yeah, it's good fun. Dumb fun, and they've been pretty tongue in cheek in all the the whole thing's tongue in cheek, but in the marketing material, they're like, oh yeah, this glass, this is MEG proof. Bush dead. Like, what? Just straight up dead. Yeah. Crazy stuff. I love it,
and I want to see that. I want to see that happen. I want to see the build up sequence. I want to see it happen. I want to see it. So yeah.
And generally, I'll give these type movies like a 5 or a 6, but that doesn't mean that I hated the movie.
No,
I mean, I'll know that it's not that great of a movie, but I can still like a movie that's not that great of a movie.
Thing is, at its base level, this movie will succeed at what it's supposed to do, right? It's supposed to be entertaining. All movies are supposed to entertain in one shape or another. The worst thing a movie can be is boring.
Oh,
and there's been a lot of boring movies.
Well, and isn't this Lionsgate too? So they probably have a deal with Amazon or Netflix after the movie's done with its run. So this movie will probably, even if it doesn't do that well in the box office, it'll end up doing okay on video and streaming.
It's distributed by Warner Brothers.
Is it a Warner picture?
They're the distributors. I don't know who the.
Wow, why did I think the first one was Lions?
It was Gravity Pictures made the film.
Okay.
Warner's distributing it, so never mind.
Well, they'll put it straight on Max, so that'll be good.
Boy, Warner is just.
I know.
Why are they competing with Barbie?
I don't know.
Well, it's counter programming. I don't think that's.
I guess at the end of the day,
you've had 2-3 weeks. 2-3 weeks of Barbie for all the girls, and then the men have.
But Barbie hasn't really tapered off at all.
No, but you see what I mean. Like, I think that's quite good counter programming.
Yeah.
And realistically, they're competing against Universal, aren't they, with Oppenheimer? But
that's the other thing that I thought that was kind of funny because it was kind of a sore note for Warner Brothers to lose Nolan, and then they're still promoting Oppenheimer. Mm-hmm. Because I guarantee you, there's no way Oppenheimer made this much money without Barbie. It's
Well, I mean, I'm still getting notifications on my phone to like trying to get me to go see the second half of The Leg, and I hate to tell them I saw Oppenheimer. I just didn't see it at the theater that I normally go to. So I went to the restaurant theater that's close by. So just it's a little bit better experience. But yeah,
anyway, MEG 2. I think it deserves people to watch it. I think that's going to be good.
It's out. What do we think? This weekend.
I know. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. What do we think, guys? You gonna watch it? Is it on your watch card?
I'm headed to the theater to see it. I just haven't picked the day yet. So
I don't know if I'm gonna go see it in the theater, but I'm sure I'll see it when it hits video. If not,
yeah. I want to be able to talk about it because I know Tuesday will probably, if Nate sees it, we'll probably end up talking about it. So
honestly, I don't know how well it's gonna do simply because of Barbenheimer.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Counter program is a thing. It may get squashed. In fairness, it may be a complete flop. But
and I don't know who these
good
idiots
dumb
are
fun.
who see this shit. Like, I get it because I've had the same kind of problem with the Ninja Turtle thing. The damn thing managed to make $10 million last night, which isn't astronomical, but it's still not anything to sneeze at.
Yeah.
So it's like, who are these people and why are they going to see this and why are they fighting for this movie? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's the hill to die on, isn't it?
Well, and I've been getting bombarded anyway because of the gay thing with Splinter, but yeah.
Well, let's shuffle on. We've got a